So, I've got some embellishments we're going to use, and I've made all of them except the bunny. I have bought that one. Let me kind of turn this a little bit so you can see. There we go. So, hey Josie, how are you? Hey Susan. Hey. So I got 3 of these. We're going to use some big Easter eggs. Okay. These are in the different pastel colors with the paisley. I do carry these in my shop, but they're smaller. They're this size. So these are the 6-inch size. I carry these in a set of 3 in harlequin and also the paisley. I don't know if you can see that really well. Okay, so check those out if you're looking for some embellishments. I know it's kind of late in the season. And I'm going to use a peep. I just got a purple peep. I haven't had time to make the whole set because I got the blue and the pink, but we're going to use this peep. Okay, so we're going to use those. Okay, I'm just going to kind of set these on the floor as I go. And I'm going to use some of these foam Easter eggs. I got these from Walmart. They're pretty sparkly. I got these from Walmart. So they're kind of an ombre eggs. And, of course, I got the bunny. I know, I feel like that every day. Every day, Rhonda. I haven't done any Easter, Sheree, so you're ahead of me. I got this bunny butt. Crap, where did I get her? I got her on Etsy, but I can't remember where I got her. Let me see if I got her card over here somewhere. Nope. I will post it in my link where I got her. In the ears. Got the ears. Okay. And we've got some flowies. Can't have Easter without flowers. Okay. And I've got some other Easter eggs, some gingham, and some gingham picks. I've also got these in the big Easter eggs, because I like gingham. We are going to use a pink 15-inch wreath form. Okay. I got that from Craft Outlet. Oh, that's right. I thought your name looked familiar. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. We're going to use this 21-inch pastel striped mesh. I got this from Craft Outlet a while ago. I think I got like 5 rolls of this last year, so I don't know if they have any more. Let me give you the number just in case. Let me put my glasses on so I can see, right? The number for this is RE1060HK. Okay, and then we're going to use some pastel ombre. It's pink, blue, and purple. Well, actually, it's pink, light blue, and lavender. So we're going to use, these are cut in this is 10-inch mesh, cut in 30-inch lengths. Okay, and we're going to cut 18 of these. So it took a roll and maybe a half or a quarter. I still had some left. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Lynn. You have some lipstick, right? Hey, Donna. Thank you. And for the ribbon, which I still got to cut, so you'll get to see me cut that. I'm going to use one 4.5-inch or 1 4-inch. I got this Swiss Dot Pink. I believe I got this at, I want to say Craft Outlet. It's RG0165315. But I don't know if that's really where I got it because the brand is RG Ribbon and they usually carry expressions. So check them if you want some 4-inch or Swiss Dot. Then I've got these 2. I got this one at AC Moore. I had a friend for me that shopped for me and got me this, so I don't have an AC more here. I got this one at Craft Outlet. This is a 2.5 inch. And I got these 2 inch, or 1.5 inch. This one I got at Michael's. Hopefully I have enough. 3 yards, we'll see. And I got this Easter one, I think, from Joann's last year. Okay. So, let me show you this really pretty ribbon that I got. Is that not gorgeous? Gorgeous. I only got 5 yards of it because it's a little expensive, but it's sheer. Isn't it pretty? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let me read my comments. Hey, Sue. Hey, Gerhan. Hey, Tom. Hey, Teresa. Just want to make sure I say hello. Hey, Elise. I see you got out of that ho-ho. Hey, Denise. Hey, Jeanette. All right, so let's get started. What I'm going to do is finish cutting my ribbons. I just got done finish. I'm going to pan you down here a little bit so you can see the whole table. So sorry if I'm making you sick. Hold on. This is in my way. Okay. And sorry. So that way you can see my whole table. There we go. Okay. So I'm not going to cut the 4 inch. I'm going to use that for some bows. That's going to go like in between the bunny butt. I'm going to use my 4-inch, this is my 14-inch ribbon ruler. I got this from Laura Jean's Wreath Room. She carries them in a set of 3. So she carries these in 14-inch, 13-inch, and 12-inch. They're awesome. Hey, Z. Hey, Girly. Hey, Jeanette. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. So I'm going to start with the 2-inch first. Okay. Normally I have this done, but I'm running a little behind. So we're going to do this together. And that's kind of a good way for you to see how I do this. Okay. So I just put one side in and just wrap it around. We're going to do 9 pieces for each one. Okay. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Hey, Opal, how are you, hon? If you guys could do me a favor, if you could share for me, I appreciate it. I only share to 2 groups now, so I don't share it to as many places as I used to. So if you guys could share for me, I appreciate it. Kind of limiting the amount of places I'm gonna share. Okay, so I just dovetail. So I don't dovetail all of this at the same time because it gets too thick. So I take half of it, fold it in half like this, cut up at an angle. Okay, and you get this really pretty dovetail, just like that. Okay, so I'll put these to the side. Thank you, Susan. Hey, Willie, how are you? Okay, so then we're gonna do this. This doesn't take very long. You want to make sure that when you fold it, it's kind of, the fold's kind of even. Because if you kind of fold it and it's off to the left or right or whatever, your dovetail is going to be off. And for those of you that are a perfectionist or OCD people like me, that's going to bug the crap out of you. Because it does me. Okay, so we're done with that. Okay, do this one. I got this one from AC Moore. Love it. It's so cute. Okay, let's see. I'm going to cut the end of this off because it's it's got the fold crease in it. I don't like that. I don't like it. Okay, so then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. This is going to be one full wreath, let me tell you. And I am so excited because I have some of those Mad Hatter bunnies coming. I've got one coming in a turquoise and purple, which y'all know that's my fave, together. And with harlequin. And I've got another one coming in like a this kind of color. I think it's turquoise. And fuchsia. So excited! And I've got another bunny in there that I gotta make a top hat for. So I got, besides this one, 4 projects of Easter to do before Easter. Imagine my panic. I'm feeling really behind. So, that's it in a nutshell. I know, isn't it pretty? I love it. Hey, Maritza. How are you, hon? Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Hey, Teresa. Okay, just want to make sure I didn't miss you, hon. Alright, we'll put this over here. Now we're going to do the 1.5 inch. Like I said, I got this at Joann's last year, but I think Craft Outlet carries this as well. Put this up just a tad. There we go. I'll make sure you can see my whole table. I need to get some curtains in here because it's a little bright right now and I don't even have the shades open. Okay. It's 3. I hear the puppers. Chicky 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was hoping I have enough for a bow and I may not. I may have. I got another one over there. I've got 2 more over there. So if I need more, I can get some more. You guys, I'm going to do this really fast because I know this is kind of like the really boring part. Hey, Patricia. How are you? Hey, Bethany. Hey, Tashanta. Hey, Stephanie. First time watching. Thank you for coming. Okay. So I've decided I'm going to start doing my lives on a little bit different days. So, and I'm going to be running myself ragged probably, but Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be my busiest days of the week. So on Tuesdays, I'm going to be doing lives on my business page at 3:30, just like we're doing now. And then I will do Fridays on my business page at 6. Okay. But on Tuesdays, I'm also going to be doing my live for my design group right after the live for my business page. And then Thursday, I have to do 2 tutorials back to back for my design group. So I'm going to be like, oh my God. Because the reason why I'm doing that, you guys, is because I need to start really working on my, hey Wendy, thank you for coming, hun. This right here, this is 14 inches. So I got this from Laura Jean's Wreath Room, and she carries it in, hopefully I have enough of this. She carries this in 14, 13, and 12 inches in a set. So check out Laura Jean's Wreath Room. But the reason why I decided to do that is because on Mondays and Wednesdays, I need to take time, and hopefully like Sundays, I need to take at least 2 to 3 days a week to work on my business piece with the computer, technical stuff. 4, 5, uh-oh, 6, 7. Good thing I got another roll of this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go get the other roll. Let me cut these real quick. Good thing I bought another roll. But yeah, I'm gonna be updating my website, revamping it and everything. So I'm gonna start steering my customers to, I can't say that, I can't do anything with that, to my website to buy my products, and kind of steer more away from Etsy. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm tired of paying Etsy's enormous fees every time I sell something. And they just keep changing things so much that it's getting harder and harder to sell with them. So I'll still be selling on Etsy for a while until I can get my website situated. Be right back, you guys. Let me go get my other ribbon. I'll be right back. Hold on just a second. I'll run. Okay, that's my workout for the day. But yeah, that's why I've changed my lives, is because I was finding that my website was being neglected. I couldn't get my trainings done. So, okay, there we go. Okay, cut these in half. Okay. I was actually going to do this on a an evergreen, but kind of wind. Boy, I am out of shape. I told my husband, and he goes, round's a shape. And I'm like, yeah, and I don't want to be round. But anyway, the evergreen has a bigger hole in the middle. Hi, Johnny. Thank you, Pamela. Hey, Francine. Hey, Kim. I haven't seen you forever. Okay, just want to make sure I got everybody. All right, so now a lot of people have a hard time with putting ribbons together that kind of coordinate. And it can be a little challenging. Don't get me wrong. I still have hard times with it sometimes, depending. Because normally I will use 2 solids and 2 prints. But this one's going to be all prints. So this is when it gets a little difficult. So I'm going to put... I think I'm going to put the polka dot with the striped. Okay, so it's going to look like that. And then I'm going to put the eggs with the flowers. Just like that. Okay. And then we're just going to alternate with each one. When you're putting ribbons together, just put whatever looks good to you. I mean, if it looks good and it matches to you, do it. There's no real rhyme a reason of how you put these colors together. That's part of designing, is figuring out what looks good together. Is it cohesive? Is it balanced? Okay. Hey Francine! Hey Terry! Hey Trina, how are you? Okay, I'm like, what am I doing? Okay, and then this. Now how I pick my colors to begin with is I usually go off of a sign if I'm using one. I normally don't use as many signs as I used to, just because I use a lot of other things like embellishments and things like that. So I'll go off of, if I do go off of a sign, I'll pick the colors that are in the sign, and if not, then I usually, sometimes I'll pick all my colors and how I design it off my ribbon. It might be a short one. That's okay. We'll figure it out. And evidently, I don't know how to count, you guys. Evidently, I don't know how to count. Let me find my, what do I do with my chip clip? That's alright. I will get one of these. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start with my wreath now that we have those done. As I'm picking everything underneath my table. Alright. Hey, Diane. Hey, Becky. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Hey, I think I said hello to you, Trina, Terry. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I love this mesh. Love it. This is my favorite mesh. Isn't it pretty, you guys? Love it. I got this at Craft Outlet. I wish they carried this in a 10-inch mesh, but they only carry it in the 21-inch. Okay. So I'm going to do 12-inch poofs. And I'm using a 15-inch wreath form. Got this from Craft Outlet. When they came back in with the pink, the light blue, and the lavender, I bought a lot of them because I knew they were going to be out for Easter. So I leave all the ones on the top in. And then I open all the ones at the bottom. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. Okay, well, let me make sure. Usually there's 10 on the bottom, but as we've seen already, I obviously cannot count, so I want to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9, but there seems to be, that's okay. We'll figure it out. This one is really loose, and I knew that was going to happen. Sometimes these frames, it felt really loose. Sometimes these frames are just, let me see if I can twist this together. I gotta fix this before I move on, you guys, because it's gonna drive me crazy. Alright, so that came off, so I'm just gonna wrap itself just like I do a pipe cleaner right around, and we're gonna put this back on here just like I had it. Okay, there, all done. Hey Jenny, how are you? Hey Wendy. Hey Veronica. Hey Lynn. I'm better, Becky. I am. I think I was just running myself too ragged and I was exhausted. So I'm going to need, let's see, I'm going to need 3 zip ties. I was going to try to see if I had the clear in this size, but I don't. So we're just going to use 3 of these black zip ties, and they're about 5 inches long. You could use longer ones that are clear if you want. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm going to start with my poofs. So I'm just going to take my mesh, and I'm going to just pull it with my fingers. Now I'm going to take this mesh and I'm going to tie it in front of this one, since this one's having technical difficulties today. You know, if I wasn't on a live, that probably wouldn't have happened. I know there's 9 on here, Patricia, and normally there's 10. So there's 9 on here, and then my tie decided to come off. You know, you just gotta go with the flow, you guys, right? You know what they say, stuff happens. It just happens. You just gotta make do. And always on a live. Now watch. Watch. Now that I'm on a live, my dog will start barking at something. It happens every time. Every time. I know, right? Well, normally I don't use these work forms, Veronica, as much as I used to. But every now and then I'll do a wreath with a wreath form. So we'll just see how this goes. All right, so I'm going to curl the sides in, gather it, make sure your sides are curled in, otherwise it's going to flip up on you and curl outwards, and your poof is going to look weird. So I do the 1, 2, 3 method. So 1, 2, 3 makes like a 12-inch poof, okay? And evidently we're going to have, the thing is though, I need 10 on the bottom of here because it's uneven. So before I even start, these 2 are pretty far away, so I'm going to take a pipe cleaner and stick it right here. Let's see if I can move these. Okay, I'm just going to stick it right here. I do need 10 at the bottom. I don't like having 9. Evidently, I'm not the only one that doesn't know how to count. They don't know how to count either, whoever they is that makes these. Okay. Again, curl, make sure your sides are curled under. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then make sure your ties are kind of twisted a little tight because they like to come undone. And then I just pull it. Love this mesh. Love it. Now they do have, if you can't find this one at Craft Outlet, they do have, and I don't know if they're out of that one yet either or not, but I've used it before, is they've got the pink and baby blue striped 21-inch mesh in the large stripe and the small stripe. So you could definitely use that. That would be really pretty. Hi, Isla. How are you, hon? Okay. So how's your guys' week been so far? Like I was saying, I was supposed to do this live last night, but I just couldn't do it. I was so exhausted between working more hours at my day job and then making orders and trying to get my crafts done. I was exhausted, so I just didn't feel good yesterday. Oh, I bet that was pretty. Oh, that's right. You sent me a picture of that. That was gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I am going to be actually doing a sweets Easter bunny swag. Not too, and probably next week I'll do that for the live. maybe, this Friday is our last game for hockey, you guys. Woohoo! Yes! Score! Oh, I'm so sick of hockey. Can you tell? So, seeing how my lives are supposed to be on Fridays, and this is our last game for hockey, and my husband would be very upset if I did not go, our live will probably be on either Saturday or Sunday. So I may do the Sweets Bunny swag on those lives, but I'll let you guys know. You know, I think it's called like a pastel stripe. I would just get on Craft Outlook, and if you type in pastel mesh, this should come up. Now, I don't know if it's in stock right now because I bought like 5 of these last year when they were in because I knew it's going to be popular. So you might have to check and see if it's in. And if it's not in, then I would definitely check like Trendy Tree or the Wreath Shop. I know carries it. Come on. Okay, and these are going to be a little close together, but that's okay. But I'm going to have even poofs. Okay. Darn people don't know how to count. Hey, Polly, hun, how are you? Yeah, the temperatures are getting warmer. I am so excited. It's all nice and sunny today and warm. And, oh, it was like 65 degrees today. Oh, I was like, oh, spring is coming. But here in March, in Colorado, we can get a blizzard like storms with snow at a heartbeat. So I'm not going to say yay yet. Okay, just pull these out from underneath itself. I love this mesh. Love it. I've got 2 rolls left of this, I think. I have to go look over there, but I think I only have 2 rolls left of this. So Saturday, I'm excited. I'm having CenturyLink come out and hook up this phone jack that we have in my craft room to have its own internet connection, so I can use just that jack for Wi-Fi, my own Wi-Fi in here. So excited! It's gonna be a little expendy at first, but I need it. That's okay. Okay, so we're on the last one on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one's going to end up being a little short because this is the one we had to tie at the bottom to put back on. So push your mesh down as far as you can go and twist really hard. Okay, now that tie is going to be really, really short. So in order to put the ruffles in that we're going to do, and the ribbon in, we are going to have to open the tie back up. Okay, so curl your sides under, just like you would normally make a poof. We're going to switch to the top. So all I'm going to do is take this and pull it right to the top in front of this tie right here. We're going to do just the same thing. Okay. And this just helps keep the poofs from lifting up on itself. It makes an easier transition. It's been getting nicer here, although Sunday we had a snowstorm come through, so you never know around here. They always say wait 5 minutes. Okay, so we're going to go through this tie, just like we did the bottom. Then we are going to put the poof in the next tie, just like we did on the bottom. Okay, at least the top has the ties it's supposed to have. Jeez, it's hot in here. 2, 3. The thing with our house is we get the southern exposure, so even though I have I have to keep my shades closed during the day because otherwise it gets like 80 degrees in here. In the wintertime I open them up because if they're it's nice outside. It'll warm up this room and I don't have to use my fireplace behind me. But whoo, it gets rather warm in here. If I opened up that blind right now, it would be blinding in here because the sun is like beating right on the window. Oh, I know you love snow, Z. You are like the ice princess. My little ice princess. You can go to Alaska and make your house out of ice balls. Instead of making an igloo, make it out of ice balls. You would be in heaven. Hey Karen, how are you? Thanks for coming, hon. You didn't get any snow? Thank you, Patricia. I did 2 St. Patty ones this year and only sold 1. So St. Patty's is not my biggest seller, although Valentine's, I did really good for Valentine's. See how what happens when the curl doesn't go under, it flips up like this. So what you do if it does that is curl your sides under like you were, okay, scrunch it. You're gonna have to twist it to curl it back under, okay. No bueno, it's fine, no biggie, okay. So how many of you are going to Wreath Makers Live? Is anybody going to Wreath Makers Live? I know the convention is coming up. Is it this week? The Crafters Convention? So I know a lot of people are going to that. Right? Right? You can't see what I'm talking about? Can you, Willie, are you able to see the picture at all? So what I'm going to do before I start putting the ties or the ribbon in, after I put the ruffles in, is I'm going to put the bunny butt on first. Where is my, there we go. Just got to pull because once you curl it under, it wants to like fold itself. You just got to pull it out. Part of it. Huh. Weird. Have you tried going out and coming back in, hun? 1, 2, 3. I wonder, let me try something, you guys, okay? I know you're probably going to get sick here in a minute, but I'm going to try to move my camera because it looks really, really close. I don't want it that close. So let me try something real quick. Hold on. I'm going to, don't go anywhere. Lift this up like this and then lift this down. Like that. Is that better? Then you can see my mess, all my stuff on my table. Hopefully that's better. Sorry. Hey Joanne. Hey Mom. Hi Mom. Thank you. Oh, that's a better view. So all this stuff over here is all my tools. So my zip ties, my pipe cleaner, and my roundabout thing that's got all my tools in it. So if it looks messy, it's not. It's just all on one side of the table, as you can see. I am going to Wreath Makers Live. Willie, are you going? Oh, that's cool, Donna. Okay, so hopefully this angle's better. It just seemed really close to me. So let me know if that's, hopefully that's better for you. And I hope I didn't make you too sick. There. Oh, good. Good, yay. I think for my live on 2, 3, this side does not want to stay under 2, 3. On Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna switch it to where it's from over here to in front of me, so you'll get a better view. Since I've rearranged my craft room, I'm just trying to figure out the best view for you guys. So I just keep playing with it until I figure it out, and you guys are like, yep, that's the one. Sorry, Sherry. Denise, I started crafting, and you can ask my mom, she'll tell you, since I've been, I don't know, probably about 2 or 3 years old. But I used to just sit on the floor and just string beads for hours, you know. But as far as making stuff like this, I've been seriously crafting for probably about 8 or 9 years now, continuously. I started with making the 16-inch toner dolls. They look like Barbie dolls, but they're taller. They're formal gowns and stuff like that. So I did a lot of sewing. I redid this thing did not. Jiminy Christmas. I redid their faces, so I would take all of their paint off and repaint them. Okay, this is the last one, thank goodness, because this mesh is getting a little squirrely. And then I quit doing that, and I started making formal gowns for adults, actual people. Okay, Cherie. Yay, I get to see you. Exactly. And then when I stopped doing that, and then I started making jewelry and, you know, different things off and on. And then I decided, I saw a lady at work made a wreath. Okay, so hold on just a second. And then I'm going to cut this right here. I usually do about 4 inches because it has to wrap around to the other side. You guys, I found a video on how to make a deco mesh bow. So I'm going to show everyone how to do that sometime. So I'm going to use these leftover mesh from the 21-inch rolls that I have and see if it works with that. And if so, I will show you guys how to do it. I'm going to stand up so I can get a better angle. So I started watching videos with... started watching Hard Working Mom with Lori, as you guys all know, love her, videos. And then I started watching Laura Jean's wreath room, and I was hooked. I made my first wreath last November, and I've been doing it ever since. And now I do more than just wreaths. I do centerpieces, and I do glam candle holders, and all kinds of stuff. Just more floral stuff, more home decor stuff than just wreaths. But that's what I started doing. So, to answer your question for a long, long time. I was 3, Mom. I knew I was either like anywhere from 2 to 3 years old. Oh, gotcha. That makes more sense. Thank you, Isla. I remember sitting on the floor in the living room. My mom used to do babysitting at home while my dad went to work, and and you can ask her, I really didn't play with the kids a whole lot. I just sat and worked with my beads. I'm an introvert, you guys. I would rather spend my time, in my own company than go out to a party or anything like that. I just don't know. I'm comfortable in my own skin, I guess you could say. Right, Mom? Yeah, I think a lot of us did that. It's, I thought this looks kind of hard that it would be, but it was a lot easier than I thought, although my first wreath took all day. And now that I look at it, I'm like, oh my god, that thing is hideous. So what I'm going to do is let me see if you can see. Okay. I'm just going to pull it up like this. And this mesh is a little hard to see anyway because it's on ombre, so it's really sheer. Okay, so what I do is I take the tops and I pull them forward up to the top, one in the back and one in the front. Okay, and I do the same thing to the bottom. And looks like that. I know it's kind of hard to see because of this mesh, but yeah. Oh, see? That's how it started. Mom got me some beads when I was sick, and that's how it started. I've been crafting ever since. I remember when I was little, I was probably about the same age, maybe a little bit older. I know I was 5 or 6 or something like that, because we lived under a certain house, and I remember that house. But we used to have, you guys remember Light Brights? We used to have a Light Bright set. My sister and I, my sister is not an introvert at all. She is the total opposite of me. The total opposite. Like night and day. And she would go off and play with her friends. I mean, she's 2.5 years younger than I am, so she didn't have too many friends. So if I was 5 or 6, she was probably, you know, 2 or 3. But I remember sitting on the floor in the living room playing with my Light Bright set, and I was making up my own designs because we ran out of paper. We didn't have the money to get the paper. So I would just sit there and put Light Brights in the machine and make my own designs, and then I'd take them out and I'd put them back in and make something else. So yes, I have been crafting for a very long time. Oh, there we go. Or play with our Lincoln logs, or Light Brights, or I'm dating myself, I know. So I curl my ends under, okay? It's just, for me, it's an easier way to do it, and it keeps from it fraying a little bit more because you're handling a lot less. It's kind of like putting, when you're sewing, it's kind of like putting the seam under when you're sewing, if that makes any sense. I love Light Brights. The 10-inch meshes, they're cut at 30 inches, hun. 30 inches long to make 30-inch poofs. Or ruffles, I'm sorry. So pretty. I think this is the longest part of the wreath making process when I do a wreath form. When I do wreaths and I make with an evergreen form, I use 10-inch mesh only. I don't use 21-inch mesh, and I use my leftover 10-inch mesh because I only use like maybe 4 or 5 rolls of it each, depending on what color I'm using. And I usually use 3 to 4 different colors because it helps take up the mesh, and a lot of times you can't even tell on an evergreen form. Now, if you guys can't find evergreen forms, because obviously it's not Christmas time, right? Walmart does have them on their website. I think they're like $8 a piece, the 24-inch wreath forms. And if you have your business license and sales tax license, Doris, which is a wholesaler, has them for $4.96 a piece, I think, for the 24-inch evergreens. I bought 18 of them because I would rather use evergreen forms than wreath forms. It takes up a lot less mesh. You use a lot less ribbon. and you get the same effect, full wreath, as you do with a regular wreath form. Now, it doesn't matter if you have, you know, the evergreen shows through a little bit, but if you put enough stuff in there like I do, a lot of times you're not going to see the evergreen. And they do make evergreens in different colors, but they are hard to find this time of year. I don't know, I just started doing that not too long ago, Joanne. To me, it just seems like it makes a better ruffle. Hey, Alice, how are you, honey? From Scotland. Aw, thank you. All right, thank you, Mom. Love you. So, I also, one of my favorite things to do besides the evergreen wreaths is doing the swags, the evergreen swags. Those are fun. And I think, last time I looked, I think Craft Outlet had some still, but they're 36-inch. I bought a bunch of them from Joann's at Christmas time, 50% off, but they were the 24-inch ones, and I like the 24-inch better. Oh, I'm like, I'm missing one. Here's the one I had to make. Come on, get in there. Okay. With the pipe cleaner. Okay. There we go. This up. You guys, I am so ready for spring. Oh, you guys have no idea. No idea what is going on with this ruffle. Here we go. Get this little. So I've started learning how to make a, have you guys ever done a rag wreath? I just started making rag wreaths. And of course, I'm going to start my first one with my favorite colors, right? Isn't that pretty? I still have these to go. I need to find another little one to go in the middle so I can fill that one up in the middle. But it's actually pretty fun. It's a little time consuming, but it's fun. I hate it when these get to the end of the roll. It's hard to deal with. So hold on. Okay. Let me make sure I got this tie open. And before I forget, if you guys are interested, I also have a design group called the Craft Shack. And it is a paid monthly group of $14 a month. The link is down at the bottom of the comments that's pinned. I do 1 live a week, 2 tutorials a week, and we do giveaways and monthly giveaways. It's fun. It's really fun. You get a lot out of it. I save my more detailed projects for my design group. So like the harlequin, or not harlequin, but the Mad Hatter bunnies, I'll be doing in there. But we have fun. Ladies are awesome. Okay. Almost done with the bottom. It's hard when these get to the bottom, or the end of the roll, because they curl so much. And then they start sticking to themselves. I'm just going to put this on here. Okay, curl it under. Okay, let's put this in here. So, you know what I did, Virginia? I actually bought, instead of getting a bunch of different fabric, and it's a little bit more expensive this way, but to me, it saves so much more time. So instead of buying a bunch of different fabric, I just bought what's called jelly rolls of fabric, and they're already the fabric is already coordinated for you, and they come in 2.5-inch wide strips, and they're about 23 inches long folded, so they're probably about 43 inches long total, 45, something like that. Obviously, we all know I can't count, right? So you have to do the math. Thank you, Trina. Okay, Patricia, see you, hon. So I just took the jelly roll, cut it in half from 2.5, and just cut that in half, so they're only, you know, that wide. And then I cut them at like 8 inches long. It takes they're a little expensive that way, but they're like anywhere from $28 to $35 a roll. But you get 2.5 yards of fabric out of it, and they do all the work for you as far as coordinating the fabric. And I found a bunch of different jelly rolls that I like on Etsy. And I did a little research because I'm thinking, you know, I bet these are marked up a lot. I actually looked on different websites that sell jelly rolls. What's going on with this? And they're all the same price. Even they're about the same price as what's on Etsy. Okay, so this ruffle didn't want to cooperate, so we're going to make it. Okay. My wreaths do not win the fight. I do. I win. You ever seen that movie Big Daddy with Adam Sandler? And that little boy is playing the game. He goes, I win. And the guy goes, how come you always win in the game? Because I win. I'm like, that's me. That's ruffles, kind of. There we go. Okay, now let's start with the other one. Got one more on the bottom, and then we'll go to the top. And then we can put the bunny butt on. And I don't remember where I got the bunny butt, you guys, but I will put a link in. I will be uploading this also to YouTube. So when I put it onto YouTube, I will put a link in the description of where I got the bunny butt. Okay, last one on the bottom. Yeah, is he still here? Oh, they do? I was looking at Hobby Lobby to see if they had the jelly rolls, and they didn't, unless I wasn't looking in the right section. I'll have to look at Joann's and see what theirs looks like. But this, I'll show you what a jelly roll looks like. Because I've got another one, but I've got them in the shades of blue. So this is what a jelly roll looks like of fabric. And see how they coordinate all the different colors for you? And it's just all the way through. Pretty, huh? I let them do the work for me. I'm like, I don't want to buy, I don't know how many fat quarters I need of fabric and do it. I'll just pay the money and do it. Have them do it. Right? Oh, no worries, Z. No worries, girl. That happens, you know. Okay, so now we're transitioning to the top. I love this mesh. This mesh is so pretty. It reminds me of candy. And for my sweet swag, I might just try to use this. I'm going to try to use this 21 inch instead of the 10 inch because I don't have it in 10 inch. Oh, I do have it. Oh, they do have it in 10 inch, you guys. I don't want to open up a roll. Look. But it's a darker color than this. It's a darker color than this. So I'll show you. See, they've got it in the 10-inch, but it's not as pastel as this. It's more like the rainbow kind. I love this. It's a 10-inch mesh. This one, it's fuchsia, purple, turquoise, and lime. It's RY841017. Maybe I'll use that instead. But I think I might try using this 21-inch for my bunny sweet swag and see if it works. You never know until you try it, right? Okay. Sorry, I had to go chase after my mesh that was on the other side of the room. Hey Linda, how are you? Thanks, see? Yes, cotton candy. Cotton candy colors. So even though this 21-inch mesh, I could cut it 15, I could cut it 10 inches wide, and that would be perfect. Or not 10 inches wide, I'm sorry. So it's 21 inches wide, but if I cut it only this way at 10 inches, that should be perfect. Because when I cut my mesh for my swags, I usually cut them about 21 inches anyway. 21, 23 inches. That would work out perfect. Come on. There we go. I missed one. I missed one. That's what happens when I'm gabbing. Gabbing. Okay. So since I and I need your guys' help because I don't know what I should pick. So I want to run a giveaway for one. I haven't ran one for a while because I got my 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So now I can do my lives on my phone directly to YouTube instead of using a third-party app. So I want to do a giveaway for everyone, but I don't know if I should do a wreath kit for spring, maybe a beach kit for summer, if I should do like a rag bow and some embellishments. I don't know what you guys think, because you guys would be voting for it, right? One a month. Karen, the mesh, the 21-inch mesh, actually it's all from Craft Outlet. So the 21-inch mesh that's got the different colors in it is they're all from Craft Outlet. I don't know why I felt I had to say that 5 times, but except for this layer, no. So I'm only going to put the ruffles at the top because I want a little bit, so I'm doing a little bit opposite that I normally do. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Trina. Usually I put a darker color of the ruffles on than the 21-inch mesh, but I want more of this 21-inch mesh to shine through, so I only wanted a little bit of this. This ombre mesh is really sheer, and it's, as you can probably tell by looking at it as I'm ruffling it, but I wanted more of this 21-inch mesh to show through. So I'm only gonna put these ruffles on it. Now, you're still going to see quite a bit of it once I put all the embellishments in it because it is a darker color than the ruffles. As you can see already, they're pretty. Pretty. Looks very springy. Aw, thank you, Z. Thank you, Terry. So, yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do as a giveaway. Maybe I'll do... What if I do a, you know, I have an idea. What if I do like a beach kit giveaway with a rag bow? What do you guys think? You think that'd be pretty? could do a spring wreath kit with a rag bow. What do you guys think? Thank you, Pamela. You're like me, Sheree. I don't ever win anything. I don't. I always enter, you know, I don't every day, and I never win anything. I just don't. I just don't have that. Now, my husband, on the other hand, he wins everything. He's got his aunt's lucky streak in him. One year, it was about 2003. We used to smoke back then, but he won an all-paid trip to Marlboro Racing School. How awesome is that? For a week in Homestead, Florida. Oh my God, all expenses paid. They even gave us the check to pay the taxes. Oh my God, that was so awesome. But again, I don't win stuff like that. My husband does. So every time there's a contest and I really want our chances to win, I'm like, here, honey, fill this out. He's like, I don't want to win this. I said, I know, but I do. And you have the lucky streak. I don't. It still doesn't work. It doesn't work. I try. All right, we've got 2 left on the top, and then we're going to put the bunny butt on. So when I do my giveaway, I am going to be notifying the winner on my YouTube channel, since that's the whole point of me doing the giveaways, because of my YouTube channel. So if you guys haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would go over there and subscribe. You'll get notifications of, sometimes I don't do lives. Sometimes I do just tutorials and just upload them to YouTube. Like my last rag bow I did was just a tutorial. I didn't do a live on it or anything. I just did a tutorial and uploaded it to YouTube. So if you want notifications of any lives or any tutorials, I would go over there and subscribe, hit the little button and click on all so you can get all of them. Me either. Thank you, Sheree. Thank you, Trina. Yes, I will do that then. So I will probably this weekend. So do you think I should do spring or a beach? I'm kind of thinking more spring, because you can, I mean, you could do both all year, but I don't know. Spring to me is just a lot more colorful. When you've got a beach wreath, you've got a lot of white and blue, some greens maybe, tans going on. What do you guys think? No kid kit? Oh, this sticks to itself bad. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me put this one front. Whew, I am burning up. Okay, last one, and then we get to put the bunny butt on. Okay. Okay, just make sure these are up against the other ones. They're not squishing the other ones. All right, that's what we got so far. Isn't that pretty? Love it. And look at how full it is. Okay. So, all right, let's get this bunny butt working. I gotta figure out where I want it. I'm gonna have to stand up for this because I need to be above it. I need one of those tables that, I'm gonna put you guys up this way. Spring, beach, spring. Oh, that's cool. Spring. So we got spring, spring, beach, spring, beach, beach. Okay. I'll have to go through and count how many we got for beach or spring, and then I'll figure out which one we're going to do. So I'll do it. Yeah, that's true. You could put purple and beach fairy tale. That would be kind of cute. All right. So let's see. I want to kind of put this like right here, right above where I'm going to put the 2 ribbons right here, because I don't want to cover that up. And then I can put the ears here, because I want to do this at an angle. I mean, I guess I could put it straight up and then turn it and it would still be at an angle, but I want to put the bow like right in here. Now let me see. This is like putting on the sign, you guys. That's not my favorite part. I'm just saying. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this right through the mesh. Try to hold on to it with my other hand. Oh, he's taking a dive, you guys. So what I'm going to do is do this top one first, and then I'm going to go back and do this one. Okay. So that way I can pull it down like this. This is dipping too much. I tied it too tight. Tied it too tight, spring. How much would what cost, Virginia? The whole wreath, or just the bunny butt, or the wreath kit I'm talking about? There it is. I'm kind of loosen this up just a tad. So I got this bunny butt on Etsy. I don't remember who I got it from, but I will put it in the comments on my YouTube. So I got the 21-inch mesh from Craft Outlet. That's better. And I got all the mesh from Craft Outlet. And I got the bunny butt from Etsy. There we go. Just trying to find the bar. There it is. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm just trying not to put it on the ties that I'm going to need to put the ribbons in. I did the 21-inch in 12-inch poofs. I'll do that one last. And I did the 10-inch and 30-inch ruffles. Oh, the whole thing. I would actually be selling this for about $125. I kind of did the math the other day of how much it costs to buy this stuff and then how much time it would take me to put it together, and that's what I came up with. Okay, this thing is not, I need to learn how to make these for next year. Be cute. Oh, cute. Okay, I'm gonna lift this up because I want this ruffle. Alright, I'm just gonna stick this through. Sorry, I'm missing your comments. Yeah, Virginia, would be about 125. Hard time finding. Alright, fine. We'll go around this way and then put it through the mesh. There we go. I have to see what I'm doing. I don't know how people can put their hands out in here and feel around. I gotta see what I'm doing. I'm a visual person. I can't just... There we go. There we go. So I'll probably take pictures of it, what's today, Wednesday? And I've been going into work early, so it's taking up so much of my time. Okay, so there's the butt. Isn't that cute? Bunny butt. So I'm probably going to put the ears, probably, let's see, up here. I'm going to put a bow right here. Okay, so I'm going to put a bunny ear right here. Let me see. Hold on. I want to see how far apart. I don't want them too far apart, right? I'm going to put it in here, one in here, and one right here. And I love the fact that these things fit, and I want them at an angle, kind of like that. Because their ears don't stick straight up. Their ears are at an angle. All right, so I'm going to put one right here. Sorry if I'm missing your comments, you guys. I was just concentrating, and this piece takes... What did I miss? Am I gone? What? It's bigger than mine. Oh, Z. What am I gonna do with you? You're funny. Funny girl. Okay, let's see. I need to put this around here. So I want them to lay, this ruffle is just like, hold on, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna stick this right back down here. I'm gonna need to do some finagling because I don't want them laying like that. I don't want them sticking straight up. So what I'm gonna do is I want them laying like that. I don't want them sticking straight up. I want to kind of lay like that. So I'm gonna take some wire. That's funny. Oh, you guys are so funny. Oh, and don't forget to share, you guys. Let everyone else know I'm on. If you could do that for me, I appreciate it. So I want it to sit back like this. So I'm going to put hubby's home. See if I can put some wire through here. Come on. Hold on, it's not wanting to cooperate. Come on. Usually I can get it through the fabric pretty well. There we go. Okay. Now, stick this down here. I'm not going to pull it too hard because, see, I just wanted to stick out like that. I don't want my ears sticking straight up. Okay. You're going to see kind of a little bit of a gap right here, but we're going to put a bow right there, so it doesn't really matter, right? Okay, so I got that ear there. I'm going to put another ear like right here. Thanks, E! You guys crack me up. Alright, so let me see. I want to kind of put it in the same spot. See if I can get this through here. I'm just trying to get through too many things of mesh. There we go. Okay. So I want them fairly close together because that's how their ears are, right? Oh, cool. I already got it on a bar. Thanks, Cherie. I appreciate it, hun. Okay. So, I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Hold on. I need to look at this real quick. Okay. Same thing with this one. I'm going to take some wire. I just use 22 gauge wire. I get it from Hobby Lobby. It's not special. Thank you, Trina. It's not really special. I don't get any special wire. You can get it from, I don't think Walmart carries it, but like I said, you can get it from, I think Joann's might carry it. Michael's carries it. Any craft store carries it. I'm just poking this through the fabric. There we go. The other one was kind of fighting me, but I got it. I got it. There we go. Getting some of the skin off. Okay. I'm going to go down in here. And then once I put this on, everything else will be easy. It's just this part's harder. Just trying to get it placed. Okay, let's see. Put this around here. So you guys, I found this embellishment that's kind of like, you know, those Mad Hatter bunnies that everybody's using. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Sue. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? I'm going to be making, I found another embellishment that's kind of like that, but it's Queen of Hearts embellishment. This is getting all stuck in the, there we go. See, and now I can kind of make the ear go down like that. This ruffle is getting out of hand. There we go. There, and then I can shape them. Be cute. So cute. I'm going to put a bow right in the middle, but I'm going to put my tails on first. Once I figure, oh, they're there. Then we can start putting embellishments on. This is another reason why I like making these kind of wreaths, but oh, my feet ticklish. All right? Tickle, 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 tickle. Hey, Susan, how are you? All right, so let's see what I'm gonna put. It doesn't really matter what I put in what ruffle because they're all the same. Normally I would try to figure out what goes in what ruffle, but they're all the same, so I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm just going to take my ribbons, fold them in half, scrunch it like this. Okay, scrunch it and put it in my tie. Now, I like my ties to come out, except for the top. I kind of put them at a cross, but at the bottom, I usually put them out. Like this. Okay. Not cute. This part doesn't. And you could add, sorry, I got a little flustered there for a second. What do you call it? Tubing in it if you want. I had to look underneath my desk because I got a bunch of it. I don't use it nearly as much as I used to. I used to use it in every wreath, but I don't anymore. I don't know why. I just don't. Some do. Some I do if I want a little extra something, something. Hey, Judy. Hey, hon. Hey, Patricia. Want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay. I don't like missing people that say hello. I like to acknowledge everyone. But anyway, what I was saying is I found an embellishment online and it is so cute. But it's a Queen of Hearts embellishment. And I'm like, ooh, you could actually do that all year round, you guys. Queen of Hearts. It doesn't have to be for Valentine's Day. Like, I'm getting ready to do a Queen of Hearts centerpiece. But it doesn't have to be, and it's March. So, people will still buy them. Mind you, I sold an Easter wreath. Hey, Cindy. Hey, hon. Hey, Johnny. I sold an Easter wreath in August. Why? I don't know. It wasn't on sale. I only do 4 sales a year, so, and that wasn't one of them. But, so, you know, they do sell all year round. People will buy them. I sold a Halloween wreath in Christmas time. You never know. You never know. Susan, you're funny. Okay. And I was telling, for those of you who just joined, I was telling some of the girls on here that I'm going to be doing a giveaway on my, well, I'll post it on Facebook so you guys all have it, but I'm going to be doing a giveaway on my YouTube page. So you want to join. I'll probably post it this weekend. I'm going to be doing a wreath kit. It's either going to be a beach wreath kit or a spring beach wreath, or spring kit, wreath kit, with a rag bow. Say that 3 times fast. Dare you. And I am going to be posting this also up on YouTube. So, and I'll be putting the supplies of where I got all this on YouTube. Most of this, all of the mesh I got from Craft Outlet. I'm kidding. Oh, see, you're funny. I know, isn't that crazy, Susan? Halloween at Valentine's. Who knew? You know, Cheryl, when I store my wreaths, I have them hanging up on my wall, but I dust them about once a week. I just take a can of air that you can get at like Walmart or something like that, and I blow it. But I know a lot of people, I need to put them in some, I've got those big, like garbage bags I can put them in. I just don't, I don't know, I like looking at them. I don't want a bunch of garbage bags on my wall. Crazy, right? I know, right? I couldn't spit it out. Like, oh, I'm having one of those days, you guys. Okay. Just pull on your ribbons. Now, you guys, if you got your tie in here, twist it tight enough, you can pull on your ribbons. You know, pull on them. Like you can see, I'm pulling on them pretty hard, and they're not going anywhere. The only time they're really going to go anywhere is if you've got that really, like, flimsy ribbon or something with satin, something with silky. It's going to come right out. But don't be afraid of it. And if you want to see more of the mesh and have shorter ribbons, do your ribbons at 12 inches. I have my ribbons at 14. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. So, for those of you who just joined, if you want to put in the poll, and I'm probably going to put a poll too on my business page on Facebook, whether I should do a beach wreath kit or a spring wreath kit. Right, Cheryl? I don't drink wine. I don't like the taste of it. Ugh. I stopped drinking probably about 7 months ago. I haven't had any alcohol. And it's not because I wanted, you know, I had to because of my medication. my medication does not work if I drink alcohol. So I can't even, my doctor says, don't even have a sip. I'm like, oh, fine. So I haven't had alcohol in, I think it's 7 months. Yes, you are a ballologist. Aw, thanks. With the bunny butt. Right? Gotta love the bunny butt. How's your guys' Easter wreaths doing? Are they selling pretty good? Are they not selling so well? You kind of selling them, kind of, sort of. This, honestly, you guys, is my first Easter wreath of the season. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. So you just play with the ribbon, kind of curl them a little bit. Ribbon! Gotta love ribbon. I know. Me too. My husband must be sitting outside on the deck. So keep in mind, you guys, I'm going to be, I know it's early to be talking about Christmas. However, a lot of the wholesalers have started selling Christmas items already for 2020. I'm going to put this ribbon kind of underneath this ear. Is this, what happened to my, I'm going to have to move that up. Hold on. This, then I'm going to have to pull it down a little bit more. I'm going to kind of move this off to the side a little bit because my ear is in the way. Okay, just like that. I love this polka dotted ribbon. Yeah, I don't, for some reason I decided, oh, I'm going to start spring right after Christmas. Hello, what about Easter? Now I've got 4 Easter projects, including this one, that I need to do before Easter. I didn't plan that very well, did I? Normally I plan stuff pretty good. Like I was doing Christmas in June, but no, this year not so much. Not for Easter. But I don't know. Maybe this year will be different, but I kind of didn't sell a lot for Easter last year. I sold my one Easter in August. I don't get it. So, oh, I don't know if I can wait that long. I'll do another one. How's that? I'll do another for spring. I'll do another sweets one because I can make some of my sweets embellishments. I gotta get my Easter out though, because it's gonna be a sweets Easter bunny, and I gotta get my Easter out because Easter's next month. Alright, so a couple more ribbons and I think we'll be done. I did miscount on that one. Huh! Shocking. I can't count, you guys. I just can't. Hey Trishna, how are you? Thank you, Chrissy. It's like the beginning of April. It's actually, it's early this year, right? Isn't it like the end of April or something like that? Or is it late this year? I don't know. Oops, I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, I got 2 more, but I got this one and I miscounted, so... I know, I miscount every time. That's why I don't know. I don't. That's why I use my evergreen wreaths instead of these wreath forms, because I have to count how many ruffles I did. I have to count how many ribbons I did. With my evergreen wreath forms, I don't count anything. I don't like counting. As you can see why, because I miscount. Alright, so I need this one. And what's left over on this one? I got more of this one, so I can use that for... Alright, and then we're going to start putting embellishments on. I'm just going to throw this away. I haven't done any Mother's Day. I didn't do any Mother's Day last year either. I don't. Do Mother's Day usually sell pretty well for you guys? No, I haven't done any. I was thinking about it because I got this heart sign. I was thinking about doing a Mother's Day grapevine. I don't know. When is Mother's Day? Is it May? It's May, right? Because Father's Day is in June. I've got time to at least do one. Sorry, my nose is running. Sorry. Okay, here we go. So, oh, it's up here. I'm like, where's my bunny? I need this ruffle kind of under his ear. There we go. I want it kind of curved because her ears are not straight. There we go. What do you guys think? Isn't it cute? Look at the bunny butt. Okay, now I'm going to make a bow and put it right there. But it's going to be, let me see. Maybe I should put the ears up a little bit. No, I think it's fine. Okay. So I'm going to put the bow right there. I'm going to kind of put it at an angle. So I'm going to make the bow. I'm going to make one of my standard hand bows that I normally make. Put the 4-inch ribbon. Okay, so this one. Let's do these 3. Okay. Where is my, here it is. I love making these bows because they're easy and I still make it impact. Aw, thank you guys. I've never made one either, Susan, so I'm clueless. Well, you'll have to let me know, Cheryl, if they do well for you, because I've never done one. What did I miss? Oh. Okay. Give me scissors. All right. Okay. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody's comments. Okay. All right. So, I don't use the Easy Bow Maker just to hold. I only use it to hold my bow. Okay, I'm gonna make my tails probably about 12 inches. Kind of scrunch it. Okay, we got enough. Okay, I'm gonna make my loops probably 7 inches. I mean, I don't want it to be huge. Okay, so how I do this is when I fold it over, I put my finger and in the front and then my thumb in the back, because what you're going to end up doing is when you pull the loop up, you're going to end up having your thumb in the front and your finger in the back, and I'll show you what I mean. So you take your hand and you put it underneath your ribbon, and as you're pulling up on it, you twist it with your hand just like this. Okay, let me do it again so you can see. Okay, pull it up, twist it, put your ribbon in the back. and then you scrunch it. Okay, and you just go like this, make sure they're even. That's a little tad bit bigger. They don't have to be perfect. Okay, just like that. Then you put these next to each other. Kind of cut them. One can be longer than the other, doesn't really matter. And then I put this in my Easy Bow to hold it. My hand, I got little baby hands, so my hands have a hard time holding on to that. Cherie, this is a 4-inch, the Swiss dot ribbon you mean, is a 4-inch. I think I got it from Craft Outlet. I think. I don't remember. I know Craft Outlet carries some 4-inch ribbon. I'm thinking I got it from there, but the brand, see, here's the brand of it. You can see that. And they're cute. I love it. Okay, so do the same thing with this one. This one's also going to be about 7 inches. Okay, take it. Pull out a little bit because you need some flexibility with it. Okay, pull it. Okay. Oh, that one's too big. There we go. And these right next to each other. I make this one a little bit shorter than the other one because I made it long on the other side for the 4-inch. Okay. Now, a good place to get ribbon is the ribbon roll. The ribbon roll is a good place to get ribbon. They have a lot of good 4-inch ribbon too. A lot of different ribbons that like Craft Outlet doesn't carry. They run sales all the time. I'm only going to do this one at 12 because I'm going to make this loop a little bit smaller, 5 inches. Okay. I love these bows because they're so cute. They're whimsical. Just like that. I want this left because I'm going to put a tail down at the bottom that's going to curl. Okay. So, got that like that. I'm not going to dovetail the ends until I put this in. All right. Bless you. Hear my husband sneeze. It's funny. Okay. So, I'm going to put this bow right here. I may have to move up the ears, but I'll see once I put this in. I need a pipe cleaner. Normally, I take them right out of the thing, the Easy Bow Maker, and put them right in the wreath, but I don't have that option this way. Okay, I'm going to just take a pipe cleaner, flip it over, pull it down, just like this, so you can get all of this. It tightens it even better. Okay, tighten it at the base. I'm just going to put this right here. Okay, so turn this around because I'm going to put this right here. I'll move this a little bit so we can, you know what, I'm going to move this more over here. Let me take this one out. Hold on. You can always put this somewhere else. Okay. So I think I'm going to put this more over here because I don't want this covering it up the bunny butt. I almost said the bubble butt. I don't know. Hey, Kara. Hey, girl. Right? All right, so I'm going to stick this like maybe right here. Where is it? There's this one. There's this one. There we go. Oh. Chicky Sue. It's my dog. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. I don't want to pull it down not too much like this because it's gonna fold your bow. You just want it sitting right on top. Okay, just like that. I'll put these over here. I don't waste that ribbon, so I'm sure I'll find a place for it. Okay, so I got right here. Here, kind of pull these up like this. Pull these up here. Okay, just like that. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and dovetail these. Fold it in half. Okay. Isn't that cute? Okay. I'm gonna pull this over. I don't want to cover up the feet. Okay. That one, I'm going to cut these just a tad shorter. I love this striped. Okay. Oh. I know I probably should sell my beads for a lot more than probably what I do, but I'm still kind of, I mean, I've been doing this for like a year and a half now, and I'm still kind of learning all this, so, but I'm charging more now than I used to. There. These over here, just like that. Take your fingers, put your fingers in, your ribbon in between your fingers, and curl it on your finger, just like that. Okay? Isn't that cute? Just like that. Hey Gary, how are you? Oh, cool. Minus the bunnies and the flowers. I'm sure it's gorgeous. I love your stuff, Miss Cherie. Okay, missing a, there it is. So I'm just gonna kind of pull this out. Okay, and I guess I need to probably pull my glue gun on it. That would be, that way I can start placing stuff and then I can glue it in. Okay, take a look at it real quick. Okay, I'm gonna put, let's see, where's my other, where's my, these, oh there it is. Got my eggs. I think I'm gonna stick this one like right here. I think I'm gonna move these ears up just a little bit. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna move them up so I can, I don't want to hide so much of the ears, right? Okay, I'm gonna move these up here. Oh, yeah, I only get my flowers from Hobby Lobby most of the time, and their flowers are not on sale this week. But I kind of hoard my florals. Should see my spare bed in the other room. There is really no bed. Okay, that is better. Okay, I'm just gonna pull this one down. right there. Okay, there, that one's better. Okay, do this one. I'm gonna put that egg right there, but it was too low and I was covering out most of the ears, which defeats the whole purpose, right? Okay, where's the... Did I not? Hold on. Oh, son of a biscuit. Here. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, this thing is getting out of control. This ruffle is like having issues. Okay. I'll put the ear right there. In the same place I put this one. Are you sick? No. Better not be sick. Oh, here we go. Trying to see. There's one. Right here. You know, my big fat head's in the way. Sorry. Okay, that. I'm going to do, since this one is just a tad bit longer, I'm just going to curl this one. Okay. Obviously, they don't have to be perfect. You can... Come on. It's a pain in my butt. Okay, there's that one. And then... This is why I need to see what I'm doing. I'm burning up. There we go. And pink. Where do you normally get your stuff, Sheree? I like the Outlet Craft Outlet. Okay, here is the bunny ear. This ruffle is pissing me off to no end. Okay. After I get done with this ruffle, it'll be time to go to bed, right? Okay. Now, I'm wondering, I'm about ready to take this ruffle out. Okay, cut this right here. I'm gonna kind of put that at an angle. Move these ears out a little bit. Oh, look at that. Even the bow matches. I didn't even notice that. Okay. So I'm probably going to put a flower right there. Alright. Put some glue right there. Okay, I'm going to put this at an angle. Just like that. Okay, now I got some big eggs. Big eggs. Although, I think they're going to be too big for this. So, I am, all right, let me think. I think I'm going to put some flowers in here. I'm going to put the peep up here too. Peep. Right there. I'm going to put the peep right there. Got glue all over it. You could poke this and put wire in it too, but I'm just gonna put this right here. Okay, there's that. Okay. Now, let's see. I've got some flowers. Let's start with some flowers, and then I can put some eggs in there. So I've got these big ones. Aren't these pretty? So pretty. I got these from, I don't know. I think I got them from Michael's. What is on my clip? There we go. Sorry, I wish you guys in comments. Gotcha. I don't go to Michael's very often because they're so expensive. They just are. Alright, I'm gonna put this one like right here, maybe. I got 3 of them. Okay. We're gonna load this thing up with flowers. I was thinking about, if I would have been doing a swag, I'd probably put those big eggs in there, which I may do on my other one. But, let's see. Let's put one here. You want to place your flowers before you glue them in. Yeah, they have. You know what I was really disappointed in though is Michael's Easter selection. Michael's Easter selection kind of really sucks this year. They don't have a lot of picks at all. At least my Michael's doesn't. So I was really kind of disappointed with them. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one there. Now, got some glue. Okay. I'm gonna glue these in right here because I like where they are. Okay, put that one. I have checked my Walmart. The only thing that I bought for Easter for Walmart is those eggs. Oh, I do have these eggs. These eggs that I was showing you. I'll put these in. These are smaller. Okay. So what do you guys think about this one so far? Yay, yay. Alright, so let me see. So I'm going to take this last piece, I'm going to fold it in half, like this. I'm going to scrunch it because I'm going to put it right here in this tie. Let me show you what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put these over here real quick. So, I put this down here. I want to make some long tails. So, a lot of you have seen me do this before, but for those of you who have not, I'm going to show you a trick. Okay? I'm going to curl my ribbon with this cardboard piece that I get from my mesh. So, save one of these. Next time you're using your mesh, just save one. That's all you need is one. Yes, it did. What? So what you want to do is you want to take your ribbon. Let me dovetail it first. You can do it before or after, it doesn't really matter. And I don't know how long this is. I just took what was ever left. So, take your ribbon and you put it on your roll like this. Let me see. Make sure you can see. Hold it while you're rolling it. You roll it at an angle. Remember like you were curling your hair? Just like that. Okay, you don't want to do it too tight. Okay, just go like that. Now, if you don't want it that tight, I'll show you how to loosen it up a little bit. Okay, just like that. And I don't know where this went. So, if you don't want it that tight, just pull on it. Just like that. And it'll loosen the curl up for you a little bit. So cute. So cute. Okay, so now that I got those in, I'm going to take these. I'm going to cut these off. This ribbon, I don't want it on there. Now I'm going to set these right on top of here. Also at an angle. I want this one kind of going out. I'm going to put one here. And probably one up here. Okay, just put a bunch of glue on it. Make sure you got your ribbons where you want them. Okay, you can still pull them out while your glue is hot, but you want to make sure that you've got your ribbons in here. Okay, I'm just going to hold that for just a second. Aw, thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Z. I love that trick. I do it all the time. It beats hand rolling it because to me, they don't look like the way I want them to. I know, but they're not balls. Oh, you're welcome, Judy. They're made out of styrofoam. I got them from Walmart. Okay, I'm just going to stick some glue like right down here near the glue stick. Okay. Put that right there. Hold it for a little bit. Okay, so that one is drying. I'm thinking, put this one over here. I'm going to kind of twist these around just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to put one up there too. I'm going to put a three. So I'm going to put this one, I'll put this one at the top, like that. And this one right down here. Okay, you can see. Need this. Oh, I know, I love these. I love them. Alright, I'm going to do the pink one over here. Okay, with my ribbons. Okay, he's gonna have an egg coming out of his butt. It's funny. I'm just gonna kind of push that down just a tad. I'm only gonna put glue right here, on kind of on the side, because I want it at an angle. I don't want it sticking straight up. You know, just like that. It's going to be very eggy. Okay, so, got this one. I like this green and blue one because the green kind of, I know they remind me of dinosaur eggs. Thanks, Patricia. It's good enough for me. Oh, I figured. Okay. I'm going to kind of put this one like that this way. Okay. Okay, I'm going to hold that there for just a second. That one's already kind of, there we go. All right, so I'm going to kind of curl the tip of this ear. All right. Now, I'm going to add some more flowers. Okay. So, I've got these blue ones. I love this color. Love it. I'm going to make them kind of long because I don't know how long I need them. Yes, I do have fill in the floor. I got these at Hobby Lobby. Like I said, I only buy my flowers at Hobby Lobby when they're 50% off. To me, they're too expensive otherwise. Okay, sorry. My nose is running. Yes, she does. Alright, I'm going to stick one like maybe right on this side. And kind of put like maybe this. I'm going to put the small one between the ears. There. Because I don't want too much going on with the ears. And where'd my little bud go? Where'd it go? There it is. Found it. Okay. I just make sure I place them before I put them in. Right? Aw, thank you, Judy. I need one of those tables that kind of move up and down, you know, a hydraulic table, because it'd be so nice if I could lower it and I could be right above it. I could see it a lot better. A lot of times when you hang it up on the door, you're looking at it going, that's not what I was going for. Right? Okay, got that one. I got some more. Got another one. These are just leftover flowers that I bought for a different project. So I didn't go out buying brand new flowers. Just use what you have. You know, any color for Easter would work because it's also spring, right? So yellow, green. Let's see. Some right here. Let's see. Put that one over here. And this one, like, right here, although I cut it. Almost done. I know, it takes me forever to do these. When it's an evergreen form, it doesn't take me this long. Putting in the mesh is half the battle. So another reason why I do evergreens. Don't take me a second. I think I could do an evergreen wreath in like an hour and a half maybe, and these take me like 2.5 hours. Okay. This one. Don't put glue on these as you're holding it over your wreath, because you're going to get glue everywhere. And put that there. Off the glue webs. And I'm going to put a... I got some of these blue ones. They're really pretty. I was going to use these. I only have 2. So I might not use those. I got these. Aren't they pretty? So pretty. So let's see. I've got 2 bunches. This one's missing one. Okay. Probably going to leave the leaves in too. We'll see. Alright, this one came off. Just glue it back on. Okay. So, I got these from Michael's. They were 50% off. Okay. We're almost done, you guys. I know it takes me forever. Let's see. So, I guess these come separate. Oh, see, that one came off too. I'm not a big fan of these for some reason. They just keep coming off. But I glued them on. Where did my thing go? That's right. I will do this. No, I don't want to put it down there. Because I squish it. So, I'm going to put this like right here. Got my bow. Well, here, I know what I'll do. I'll put this one on here. I know a leaf went there, but now our flower's gonna go there. Boom! Like that. Thank you, Cherie. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this on here. So I got 2 flowers on here instead of 1. Put this right down here. I like that flower sticking up like that too. Okay. Then take this one since I already cut it. And let's see. You know what? I'm going to take this off since they come off so dang easy. I'm going to put this one right here. I got some tulips to put in here too. That'll be cute. So I got them there. I might leave the leaves in there. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. I'll kind of put one like right here. Or how about right underneath here? I don't have too many flowers. I'll stick one like right there. I don't want them all bunched together, so. Okay, we'll stick that one right there. And we'll stick, I want to put some more on the bow. Maybe put like this one down here.
No.
Okay, so the bow is done. And let's see. I hate these stupid things. I hate these things. They don't ever want to come off. Okay, so I got one there, here, there. Let's put some up here. There. Okay, stick one right there. Okay. Next with these. These are the last ones of this kind. I got some tulips too. I was gonna put some yellow in here, but I want to keep the same theme kind of going. Okay. There we go. Alright, I'm going to stick one like right underneath here, maybe. Let's see, I got some right here, here, down there, down there. Let's see, I want one like right up here. It's kind of all over. you guys. Every time I come in here, my nose starts to run. I don't get it. It's like I'm allergic to my craft room. Okay. And this last one, let's put it down here. And then I'm going to put some tulips in and a little bit of eggs, and I think we'll be done. Okay. So, I got those. Got some tulips. I got some of these, but I'm not going to put them in. Oh, I got some more. Okay, I got some tulips. I love these tulips. I got them from Michael's. Okay. I love their tulips. Why are you whining? Chicky Sue. Oh, lady. And I like the little wispies of the leaves on them, so I'm going to keep those on. Okay, almost done. It's not what it is, see? I'm allergic to beauty. Okay. So I'm going to... I don't want to put any more around the... Let's do this. Let's stick one of these down here. Put some tulips down by the bow. What am I stepping on? Here we go. Okay. Right down here. Okay, so got some tulips there. Put some tulips right there. I usually use my glue pot for this, but I didn't turn it on, so here we are. And let's do this like right here. So there. Look how I'm sticking out over on the side. I love these tulips. They're so cute. You know, one thing I've never done is a tulip wreath. I don't know, I just have no desire to do one. I just don't. There's that one. Let's see. Let's do one right here. I want them kind of sticking around the bottom, around the sides, I mean. I think once I put these in, we'll be done. Where did I have that? Dang it. Nope, that wasn't it. Here we go. Right there. Okay, and then one up here. So maybe right here. I'm gonna cut this just a tad. Sure you used to live in Colorado? I live in Colorado. There. Okay. Let's put some eggs in. I got these sticks. And then I think we'll be done. We got more gingham eggs down there, but I think we're gonna be done. This one. I'm gonna keep the little bows on them. I think they're so cute. Okay, so let's see. Where am I? I think I'm gonna stick one. I got pink up there. Let's do green. Let's do a blue one right up here. I'm gonna stick one like right up in here. There. It's hard to get glue on these little sticks because it wants to like come off. You gotta really put a little glue on there. Okay, let's see. Just like that. Okay, I'm gonna do one out. It must be dinner time. Okay. Well, it's almost taken me 3 hours to get this done. This is what I do. Evergreens. Evergreens, people! Oh, yeah, I live in Colorado Springs. So I'm like, actually, I'm right on the border of Pueblo. So I know exactly where. I love Beulah. Beulah is so pretty. My husband and I always said that if, when we retire, we want to move up to Beulah in the summer and like Arizona in the winter. Okay, one there. Let's do one like right here. There we go. Okay. And then we'll be done, guys. Okay. Where do I have this? Crap. Okay, what's that? I think that's where I had it. Oh, jeez, my nose. Okay, right next to the tulips. I got these little gingham ones picks at Hobby Lobby. They got some really cute Easter stuff this year. I went to the dollar store yesterday just to see what they have. Not impressed. They had cuter stuff last year. Just saying. Alright, you guys. I think we are done. Yeah, I've got some yellow flowers down there, but I don't want to put them in. I don't want to put them in. Okay. I'll hold this up and see what you guys think. Alright. I'm going to pan up so you guys can see it. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I'm going to make you sick again. Okay. There we go. What do you guys think? These ears to be a little bit more. Doesn't that turn out cute? So cute. You get the little curlies. Oh, so cute. I think it turned out awesome. What do you guys think? Thank you, Isla. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Pamela. I think it turned out really cute. I love 4-inch ribbon. I'm obsessed with it. My husband would agree. There's even a little bunny on the egg. And it's the only harlequin one, but it gives it a little bit of, oh, that's different. Because you know me, I love different. Thank you, Stephanie. Z, you are so funny. If I would have done this on an evergreen, I kid you not, it would have taken me an hour and a half less time doing it on an evergreen, and it would have looked just like this. You would have hardly seen any evergreen on it whatsoever. I would have used half the mesh, half the ribbons, the same amount of the embellishments, obviously. But next time I do wreath, I don't know when I'm going to be doing another wreath, but I'm going to put this over here so I can put it up. Oh, put this to the side. There we go. Oh, that's going to fall off. I can feel it. Come on. I'm going to put this on my Easter Wreath. That's not. There we go. So next time I do a wreath, I'm going to turn this off before I forget. I'll do it on an evergreen wreath, and that way you guys can see the difference of how long it takes. That's Judy and Sunny. Thank you, Susan. Oh. Oh, that's funny. I don't win anything, Judy. I don't. I don't win anything. I just don't have that kind of luck. Sorry guys, my nose is runny. I don't know what I'm gonna do on a wreath yet. That turned out so pretty. But I know I'm gonna be doing a the Sugar Sweets swag probably this weekend, but it's gonna be on a swag because I have to make the top hat to go with it. Holy mother of bunny butts. That's funny. So I saved these because I did a lantern swag. Let me show you. And ginormous. Put some of this stuff away. I like my desk to be somewhat organized. Just a second. And I'll show you what I mean. So she had me make 2 lantern swags, but I only have done one because I wanted to make sure she liked it before I did the other one. So I'm gonna make her the other one. It turned out really pretty. So I saved those, and that's the back of it. It doesn't come with a lantern or the candles. It's just, this is my lantern swag that I do the, isn't it pretty? It turned out so pretty. But I take those leaves and I glue it to the underside of the lantern swag so it doesn't show the zip ties. You should, Tree. Try doing it on an evergreen and see if you like it. Now let me show you how I do my ruffles on it. I'm going to take a piece of mesh that I don't have much of that I'm not going to need. Hold on just a second, I'll show you. Hold on. Let me use a piece of this, that I already used. Because it's ombre and I have more of it. So what I do is when I do my mesh for my evergreens, I don't measure anything. I don't measure my ribbon. I don't measure my mesh. I take my, I'm not going to cut it, but I'll show you. Well, I'll cut it because I need to show you how to roll it. Thanks, ladies. So I take my mesh and I pull it up like this. So my hand is as far above my head as I can pull it. And then I cut it just like this. That's how I do all my mesh on my evergreens. Okay, and I'll probably save this because I can use it for an evergreen. So you want to take it to where it normally curls in, like this, right? Let it curl in, and take it and squish it. Just like that. And then put it in your tie. There's no scrunching it. There's no measuring it. And you use leftover mesh, and you only need like 5, maybe 4 to 6 of these, depending on your evergreen. And you start, And then when I do my ribbon, I do the same kind of thing. However, I'll show you what I do with my ribbon. I'm not going to cut it, but I'm going to show you how I do it. So when I take my ribbon to put it in my evergreen, take my ribbon, I put it however long I want. I don't measure it. I just eyeball it. I just go like this, stick it in the tie, and then I cut it. How easy is that? That's why it takes me less time. And I use a ton of less mesh. So when I do the swag, I'm probably going to use the rest of this. I've got some blue up there. I've got some purple up there. I don't have to buy any more mesh. I just use whatever I have left. And then, when I run out of that, I've got room for more mesh. Hey Pam, how are you? So try it out with your evergreen and see how you like it. I am sold on the evergreen. I've made more. In fact, let me see if I can show you one that I've made on the evergreen. You can see what I'm talking about. Hold on just a second. So this one was made on an evergreen, and it's just the same size, and you can see a little bit of the evergreen, but not much. And I used half as much mesh. Yeah, let me know how it works after you, Cherie. I'd like to see it. That'd be cute. I think did I make this one on a live? I don't know if I made this one on a live or in my design group. I don't remember. So, but again, if you guys are looking for, if you're interested in the design group, I've got my link down at the bottom of the comments. It is a paid group. It's $14 a month. You get a live a week and 2 tutorials a week, monthly giveaways, all kinds of stuff. Thank you, Pam. So, so again, since I have our last hockey game is Friday, so I'll probably do the live either on Saturday or Sunday. And I'm gonna do the bunny sweets swag. I just gotta make the top hat to go with it. So, I got ribbon all over the place. I can't wait to finish this. This is gonna be really pretty when it's done. Pretty. I love those colors. So pretty. And I'm gonna do a blue one. I don't know how they're gonna sell, but I got some blue. I just got a jelly roll since it's already got the fabric in there. Oh, this one. It says Welcome Spring. This is one of my favorites. Blue is supposed to be in this year, so we'll see. So we'll see how that rag wreath works. See, it comes like this in the different colors. And this is folded in half. So I cut this in half this way, and then I cut it in half this way, and I measure it about 7.5 because this is it's 23 inches long, folded in half. So they're about 46 inches long. So then I cut them about 7.5 inches this way, and I cut them in half this way. See, and then I still have all of this left over. They're pretty. I love those colors. My favorite colors. Thanks, Ricky. Thanks, Judy. I know I can't wait to do it either. It's one of those projects where I'm trying to learn how to do it, but I can only do it in between lives and tutorials and work and sleep. Gotta sleep. I wish I didn't have to, but I do. I'd get so much more done if I didn't have to sleep. Right? So, anyway, thanks for hanging with me tonight, guys. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. If you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. But I will see you on either Saturday or Sunday. And we're going to be doing our Easter sweets swag. Yay! Another Easter. I got 3 more Easters to do before Easter. Got a late start. Let's start. So, thank you guys. Have a great night. Bye.